Hello everyone. In this video, I am sharing with you the one thing I wish I knew before mining Pi. On the Pi network, I started mining a few weeks or a few months ago. Now, this is the one thing I wish I knew before I started mining Pi. When I first stumbled upon the Pi network, I was intrigued. A cryptocurrency that I could mine from my phone without draining my battery or data. It almost sounded too good to be true. But like many others, I downloaded the app out of curiosity and started mining daily. The process was simple. Tap a button every 24 hours and earn Pi coins. No tech expertise needed, no expensive mining rigs, just a smartphone. But now, after months of tapping and accumulating Pi, there is one thing I wish I had known before I started. Mining Pi isn't just about accumulation. It's about timing, it's about trust, and it's about ecosystem readiness. Let me break it down. Pi is not spendable currency in the real sense. When I began, I thought I was mining digital gold. In reality, Pi is still in its development and testing phases, even though on February 20, 2025, it listed and it launched. At the time of writing, it has been listed on major exchanges or on some exchanges, even though Binance and some other major exchanges are yet to list it. The value of Pi is speculative, with many pioneers shouting Pi to the moon. But the value of Pi as at this time I'm doing this video is 70 cents. Sure, the Pi Core team talks about building a utility-based ecosystem and a decentralized marketplace, but these promises take time to materialize. What I wish I knew. Mining Pi is more about betting on a future ecosystem than collecting instantly valuable tokens. If you are in for a short-term profit, Pi may not be your best play. Another thing I wish I knew about Pi before I started is that your real asset is community. Pi's strength lies in its network. The more active users, the stronger the potential value of the coin. But here is what most people overlook. Being part of Pi isn't just about mining. It's about building trust circles, inviting others, and participating in KYC verification. What I wish I knew. The people you bring into Pi and your activity level matter more than the number of coins in your account. Those who pass KYC and engage in the network may be the ones whose Pi will actually be transferable and usable. Another thing that you need to know is that apart from inviting people, even people that are already in the Pi network, you can go on Firesand and make posts like writing a blog or asking questions or other things. All these are part of the engagement. You can go and make comments on other people's posting, or you can post your own new posting, and that is still going to help you to grow your mining rate. Apart from this, within the network, you can add friends and follow people who are already on the network. The third thing I wish I knew is that KYC is crucial and not guaranteed for all. Pi introduced Know Your Customer processes to ensure real human users and prevent bot use abuse. However, not everyone has been invited for KYC verification immediately. Without passing KYC, your mined Pi may never move to the mainnet. Now, in my own case, I got my KYC done within a short time. I think within 60 days of joining, I completed my KYC and everything was fine. In the case of some other people, they say they have been on KYC for 2 years. Some say they have been on KYC for 1 year and thereabout. Now, what I wish I knew, mining Pi without passing KYC is like storing fuel in a container that may never be opened. You need to be prepared, follow announcements, and verify as soon as you are invited. Number 4, the ecosystem will define the value. Pi's dream is a decentralized marketplace where Pi can be used to buy goods and services. Peer-to-peer, that's still in development. Until a robust ecosystem is live, Pi remains a potential currency, not an actual one. People are saying that yeah, you can buy with Pi, you can do this with Pi, but the buying and the selling with Pi is limited. What I wish I knew. The real value of Pi will depend on whether developers, merchants, and users actually build and use apps that accept it. Now, look at your locality. How many people are accepting Pi as a medium of payment or medium of exchange? Ecosystem participation is just as important as mining. You must stay informed. Many users mine Pi and then go inactive, expecting it to grow in value automatically. The truth is the core team makes regular announcements about phases, migrations, and changes. Missing these could mean missing deadlines or opportunities to validate your wallet or migrate your coins. What I wish I knew. Passive mining isn't enough. Stay connected to the Pi app, official updates, and community discussions. Mining Pi is like joining a digital startup in its infancy. There is promise but also uncertainty. If you go in thinking you are earning free money, you might be disappointed. But if you approach it as a long-term experiment in decentralized trust and future digital value, it becomes more meaningful. So, the one thing I wish I knew, that Pi isn't about how many coins you can mine. It's about how much you are willing to engage, trust, and wait. Pi to the moon, pioneers. Pi network and Pi coin to the moon. I have given you value in this video. I want you to subscribe, like, and share. Let me know in the comment section below the one thing you wish you knew about Pi before you started mining. What is the one thing that you wish you knew before you started mining Pi? I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.